We have invited a lot of wedding experts and we'll make sure that we'll keep these videos short. Chale, let's go. Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are sitting at the Riverside, Mandovi Riverside at Mercure Devaaya Resort. It's a beautiful site, and today we have Mr. Sanjay Pagi with us. He's the general manager of this property, a beautiful, cozy property. And Sanjay comes with almost 25 years of experience, and I know Sanjay for almost 15 years now.
15 years.
Yes. So welcome, Sanjay.
Hi, Pritesh.
Sanjay, we just want to know this property from your point of view. So if you can just explain what this property is, and if you can also explain about this island, because this is located on an island. So if you can tell about the property and the island, please.
Pritesh, as I said, this is the only commercial establishment on the Devaaya Island. I will just tell you a little bit history about our resort. This was one of the premier resort in wellness sector called Devaaya Retreat before COVID. I mean, majorly our business was from Scandinavian countries and niche clientele from India for yoga and Ayurveda. So post-COVID, as you know, the restriction on international boundaries and all, so influx of tourism was almost equivalent to nil. And then we waited for a year, and uncertainty went to such a level where we didn't know where are we heading next. So we decided to convert the property, change the mode of operations, and get into regular operations. We started with wedding segment, basically destination wedding, to give fairy tale kind of experience with all 60 rooms. And we started like that, and it paid off for the first year. I mean, I don't want to tell you what fold we grown with our revenue, but it was quite interesting. So then we were in the middle of the river. We decided like, okay, now we have to grow further. So then we got into my segment. We got into leisure segment, and people started liking this place. We started enjoying what we were doing. So then we decided, okay, 60 rooms are not enough, because even in weddings, if you see, bride side take 30 rooms and groom side take 30 rooms, 60 are gone. So we needed more rooms. So this year, by November, we are adding 10 more luxurious rooms. Then also we realized that our restaurant was a little small, the air-conditioned restaurant. So we are increasing the capacity of the restaurant. We have completely thought of renovating the poolside restaurant. It's going to be a 100-cover air-conditioned restaurant with show kitchen, etc. How you know how this modern restaurant come up.
It will be on the side of
pool, facing pool. The kitchen we are extending with modern facilities inside the kitchen. You have seen our other restaurant, which is at the Riverside. Mainly we focus on seafood. As far as venues are concerned, Pritesh, as you know, I have worked with best friends in Goa, and all our wedding and leisure events. You cannot get this many venues in any of the property in Goa. There are 11 venues which you can use for each function of your wedding. You know, weddings, if it is a 3 days wedding, you know how many venues we need. Minimum 8 weddings. You can choose from the 11 here. That is the advantage. And when you book 70 rooms, you can literally convert this entire island, 5 acres land, into a fairy tale land. And what happens in that case? One, when you book this entire hotel, you have got 130 staff. Every staff serves one wedding. So what happens in that case? Because you have taken entire inventory, your event becomes special to us. It's a pride moment to you that nobody else is. It's only your invite and the guest and the couple. So it's basically a royal feeling. And we all kind of give you that importance, and service is only centric to particular wedding, event by event. That is the place. I mean, you can't get it anywhere else.
Say, 60 rooms, adding another 10 rooms by November. So by season time, you will be having 70 rooms. So anybody who's planning to get married here, so they can book in the month of November, December if they're planning. So they can actually book 70 rooms, right?
No, I don't tell how many weddings we have booked, but November alone, I have taken 6 weddings with 70.
Oh wow.
Already. With our project bar chart, we are, I think probably by October mid, we should be able to complete our project. Restaurant and rooms will be ready by October mid. But to be on safer side, we have taken business from 10th of November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Taking the entire property,
Yes.
Instead of taking 50 rooms or 40 rooms, take the entire property for your wedding. So why do you suggest?
It is you also from the same industry. You being in sales, you understand how wedding works. When you take entire property exclusive to you, you know that it's only your guest and you. There is nobody else. And staff are also their focus is not divided to serve other guests and then so when you take entire property, my staff know what they have to do now, evening, night, tomorrow because wedding is 24 hours of work. It never ends. And what happens in wedding especially, I wouldn't say there is no professional dealing in wedding. Professional, of course, it is there, but there is a lot of emotion connected because family deals with you. In corporate, what happens? There is a management deals with you. There is a coordinator deals with you. But here it's a family, and we have to respect that emotion and be with them. When your attention is divided between one wedding, there is another group, another function, becomes little tough. I don't say it's not possible, but here guests can enjoy the best in their wedding because we take every particular care of their event. Once the event is chosen, given it to us, you go like stress free and enjoy your wedding. As you mentioned that property has 11 venues, so that obviously makes it special for wedding because every wedding they want to every function in the wedding they want to have different venues. They don't want to repeat the venue. So uh, all the venues are of the size which you take the wedding, like 150 or something like that. How? Okay, so, well, in a wedding, what happens? Like you have same mehndi function. I have kept the wedding venue for a mehndi function. Reception dinner. I have kept lawns for the reception dinner. I have required indoor space for reception dinner. Then next day, suppose there are pujas from both sides. I have venue to simultaneously give for both the pujas. Right from 10 people capacity to 400 capacity, I have venue indoor and outdoor. So that's what I meant by 11 venues. So at a time, you can use multiple venues for your different functions. Size is not a problem. This venue is, in the middle of the island, and there's not much of, not much of cities hustle bustle. Correct. So, do you have that restriction of 10 p.m. sound restriction here also, or it is okay? 10 p.m. sound restriction is always there everywhere before in Goa because it's a court order. I mean, they say your integrity should be at top level, whether people look at you or don't look at you. But what we have done to combat that is our new ballroom is completely soundproof. You can go with your music till VR. We have absolutely no problem. So till say 10 o'clock, you do your function outdoors. And then post that, you move indoors and continue with the function. Oh, okay. So, when we talk about this, like this particular venue, okay, because there is something really, really different what Goa offers. Yeah. Okay? So, what is that venue, from your perspective? What is particularly this this venue? So, what do you suggest? What kind of function they should plan here? Because this, I think this is one of your USP, right? If I'm not wrong. Good question. Wedding right from choosing a date, which is called Saya date or Muhurat date, it's auspicious, right? And when you talk about auspicious, your Vastu, then the Disha, everything comes into picture. Now, this venue is called waterfront venue. Now, see, the venue is facing this way. This is east side. Okay. It's right. Like this one. Yes. And all the pujas, mandaps are done in such a way that you face east and do the. So here we do all the mandaps on this waterfront, giving background of the water and facing the east. All the mandaps, feras, everything done on this. Okay. So this venue utilizes for sunrise functions and sundowners also. So sundowners happen on the other side of the property. Okay. This is during sunrise. But normally your feras and everything happens in the evening. So the east plays the role in this. Background of the water plays the role in this. When you set up your mandap, it looks like as if you set up your mandap in the middle of the river. Because you set up right on the border of this. And then the seating goes. You have this amphitheater thing. And so this is your and the water is the front. Absolutely. Yeah. It's looking beautiful. Like, yes. And every your sitting arrangement done in this amphitheater facing the river, facing the water. couple is also facing these. People are so it is all in one talking for your wedding.
So I have a question. I don't know whether you like this question or not, but okay, let me ask you. So, people come to Goa for beaches, okay, and you do not offer beach. Still, you are doing so many weddings. Why?
As I said, uh, beach is nothing new to anybody in Goa now, especially our Indian people. Beach is nothing new. Anybody, so people come to Goa n number of times. Now, as I told you in my previous service, wedding is a family affair. Okay, a lot of emotion connected to it, and I say even though a lot of weddings are happening in Goa, it's not easy. It's 24/7. So my team, right from my managers to down the line, they exactly understand the emotion of the wedding completely. And when people come on a recce over here, they see, wow, this is like a paradise. We have never heard of this. We've been to Goa beaches, but this is unseen of. And when they see this option of venue and the culture of my staff, that is where I convert the wedding. My conversion ratio prepays is exactly 90%.
Oh wow,
Of my recce. Yes.
So,
So that is why beach never hampers me.
okay. So I went to Goa and watching this, doing the site visit of this venue, and Sanjay will not leave you. He will make you sign the contract, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, okay. So maybe because of this unusual venue and the property, people must be liking it because beach is okay, but this is something which is rare to find in Goa. Right?
See, beach, I would not discount completely where beach is like a one thing. No. One, I told you the USP of the property, the vibe of the property, why people like. And when it comes to beach, beach is not far away. We are surrounded with beach water from all the sides. But beach is just 20 minutes from here. The closest beach is Miramar and next is Dona Paula. So those beaches are there. And then if you want to go to south beaches, 40 minutes from here, Utorda Beach, Majorda Beach, Kolua Beach. And if you go to north, Kalangut and Baga and all, maximum 1 hour.
To ask you, have you ever witnessed a wedding where they are doing all the functions and everything is your property, and for maybe one function they want to use the beach, so they go out to do the wedding or some function on the beach and come back? Is it?
When they started the wedding, the previous day, I do a lot of weddings where some are 3 nights buyout, some are 4 nights buyout. The first night, probably we organize their dinner on the like casual dinner on the beach side and all. But once the function starts, no, everything happens within the property.
When you do this kind of arrangement, so what kind of beach do you suggest, or which beach do you suggest?
Closest from here is Miramar, but for dinners and all, we don't suggest that. We take them to Kalangut or Baga. Yes.
So you do serve food there, or how is it?
No, no, no. Tie up connections with our known people.
Okay.
So that is how it goes. We don't prepare and take.
Proper setup of
Yes,
the beach.
yes.
Okay. So, and what is, like, as you said, 3 nights, 4 nights buyout. So normally I see majority of the weddings are 2 nights, 2 nighters. Sometimes, have one additional night. So why this 3 night, 4 night concept?
In Pritesh, like when you do a wedding of 500 people or 600 people with 300 room inventory, it is difficult to keep that many people for 4 days or 5 days or 3. Our weddings are like exclusive cozy weddings of 70 rooms, 140 people, 150 people. So what they do is like they suppose wedding is on the third and fourth day, the main one. Previous 2 days are more of leisure. So they like you can say reunited reunion parties. And second day something else. That is how our buyout is of 3 nights or 4 nights. Because the like number of rooms are 70, they can plan it accordingly. And when you have a bigger size of people, you also try to budget your expense. But in this case, it is easier for client also for us also.
So when since you said, like, you have six, you as of now you have 60 rooms and you're adding another 10 rooms. So what is the normal size of weddings you were taking last year?
Last year, mostly buyout happened. Hardly, I would say, last year we did about 35 weddings. Out of which, maybe 5 were with range of 50-55 rooms. Otherwise, every wedding was at 60 rooms.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, like, is there any wedding which is where they require 70 rooms 65 rooms, 72 rooms. Have you witnessed those kind of weddings also?
Uh-huh.
And
They want extra rows.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, so many of them.
So what do
So
you think?
the next option is we have got two resort across the island. Once you cross the ferry, there are two resort. We can take rooms from those resort. That's Double Tree by Hilton. So that we can take Taj Vivanta is there. And on the island, there are two nice villas, beautifully done, state of the art villas. So one has got 4 rooms, another one has got 10 rooms. So we keep our guests there and we do service there. So from 60 last year, if you see, if I take those 14, we are 74. Now with 70 plus this 14, it will go to 80.
84.
Yeah.
So especially when it is a destination wedding, there's a big number of support staff also, right? Wedding planners like us, they also come, their
Yes,
team comes.
yes.
Then photographers, makeup artists, panditji. There are so many people who are support staff who help you also as a resort to make the wedding beautiful, make it grand success. So what about those people? Where do they?
There's a small time hotel called Quadros in it is, right? Quadros. They have got 7 plus 4, 11 rooms. You can buy that entire property for support staff in excellent place. So, yeah, on the island, on the island. And the owner is very supportive and facilities are good. Yeah, that so most of our wedding support staff with that place only guide to book it over there. So just about a kilometer from here. Yeah. So that solves the problem for yeah. Support staff.
Let me ask you a few important questions about weddings because wedding is like very, as you said, it's an emotional affair. It's not a commercial deal.
Right.
So there's so many factors which contributes to a successful wedding. One is obviously the best location which you already have,
Yeah.
and the team. I'm 100% sure that your team is also well equipped and well knowledgeable to make the event successful. Now comes the external factors like decor and stuff like that. So do you have a panel system here, or you are open anybody and everybody who can come and do the decor and be out to it?
Ritesh, I personally believe in open business. When I started with weddings, I told you 2021 we started. I got support from all the event planners. Absolutely from all the event planners. You can imagine it. And top level Ayurveda resort converting, which never served a soft drink, never served alcohol, suddenly giving parties and alcohol and happening environment. I got support from every event planner. So it's my duty now to give it back. So I get queries, I close the wedding, I will keep it open for everybody. I share the client, my event planner's number with the client. They come to the meeting. I don't know what's happening between them. It's up to them. That's their business. My business is to sell rooms and F&B. Event planning, decor, music, entertainment, everything I leave it with the planners and the client. But yes, I suggest who are there with who have worked with us. Whoever has worked with us, I give all the names to planner. So that is how it is.
So that is one flexibility which adds up to the venue.
Yes.
Now, what are other flexibility you have in terms of weddings, or if I have to tell that this property is a wedding friendly property, so what are things you would like to add to it?
I want to relate it with corporate and the wedding business. In corporate, more or less, everything is noted, contracted, done. And you abide by it. Client also knows this is what I'm asked for, this is what I'm getting. Very, very rare you will find a change in the agenda. But in weddings, it cannot be the case. Even if we wish to stick to the contract, we cannot because some kind of thing will come up from the client that they were also not aware. Because some dadi or the mausi who told them, okay, we should have done this way. We should not have been doing this. So we get a lot of requests like this. And my team is really, really flexible in this. But when you said flexibility, they are open to it. They understand because I have told them throughout my career, hotels I have worked, I have done weddings only. So these kind of requests we never turn down. Lot of these things will come. This is one about, say, for example, some senior member of the family said, okay, puja should not happen at this time, should happen in this way. So we are open to it. Change of venue, or timing, absolutely no problem. Menu also, previous day something happened, somebody suggested, okay, we would have loved to do this. So I left it with our chef and the F&B. Take a call. I mean, as long as it fits within our budget and the requirement, I said go ahead. Never say no to anything. Wow, yes. Money is secondary. It will come. First it is 2 nights or 3 night wedding. They should be happy. So that flexibility you will always find in this place.
This property is wedding friendly because one obviously I would say wedding friendly for an intimate cozy wedding because it has required number of rooms, available on this island, for the support staff and some additional guests. Then you have a beautiful different venues for different functions. Then your team, like with the inventory of 70, you have
630.
60. I would say 60, you have 130 because you were telling me over a breakfast that, once you add another 10 rooms, you will add more number of people. Yeah. So, all these things, and obviously this particular venue, that makes it, and you're open for any wedding planner or any decorator to come and do their job. And, so I think this is making this property a wedding friendly property or a very flexible property for weddings.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really good. Okay, now my very few important last questions. Because see, you were born and brought up in Goa, and you worked in Goa only. We have also worked in Goa. So I want to ask this question especially to you because you are from Goa. So anybody who is planning to get married in Goa, maybe your property or may not be your property. So what kind of suggestions do you want to give them? What kind of advice do you want to give them, like when they are coming to Goa? What are important factors they should keep in mind?
Goa is recognized and branded as a first-class wedding destination. Government of India is also promoting
Wedding.
so I don't see a major challenge as such. Now, see where I'm getting maximum weddings also. In each state, there are event planners and wedding planners. I get a lot of queries from them. There are DMCs in Goa. I get queries from them. I get direct queries in the hotel as well. I would suggest because wedding is a family affair. Sometimes it can be a first wedding in the family. I would rather say they can always talk to the nearest event planner, whoever is there in the town, because they have better grip and better knowledge of any state. For example, Goa. Coming, say for example, you are sitting in Pune, and client wants to do a wedding in Pune. They can always approach to you because you have better knowledge in wedding. So you know exactly which hotel will fit in their requirement. So that way, I would say always professionals approach client can fit with professional care. That will give them better peace of mind and maybe even better deals.
Somebody is getting married in your property. What kind of advice, tips you want to give?
As I already told you, why we are best in the wedding segment and how we are closing with a track record of 90% ratio. Advice is nothing. They can trust us in whatever way they want their wedding to be done. I myself have done. I don't even remember how many weddings I have done over a period of 20 years. My team is fully set. In this particular property, this is 2.5 years now with wedding experience over, I think, 100 weddings we have already done. And caution, no. Advice, as I told you, they can tell us what they want, and my team definitely will conceptualize and show it to them. And as I said, when it comes to wedding planning, there are so many planners here. I will keep a bouquet of planners list. So I don't see a problem as such.
Entire conversation what we had. Maybe I would sum it up in this particular thing. So if you want to get married in Mercure Devaaya Resort, Goa, just come, book this place, leave this place. Is that okay?
Everything goes smooth for you and it becomes a memorable event for you as well as your guests. Couple, so definitely they will have a lifetime experience here. That much I can tell you.
So, what kind of budget they should have if they are planning a wedding in your property?
So I am not so much strict about the budget. I first understand the client requirement. But to give you a ballpark, anywhere between 35 lakhs to 45 lakhs, we can do a wedding. This includes your uh, room and accommodation and the meals. Only you have to see your alcohol part because that depends what the brands you choose. But anywhere between 35 to 45 lakhs is yes.
And that is for around 2 nights or 3?
2 nights. Yeah.
Thank you, Sanjay. It was amazing discussing with you, and I really enjoyed this conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Pritesh. And thank you once again to remember me and call me and come here and do this wonderful session. And I'm sure your new venture will be a super success. Pune is a beautiful market. And I wish you not only business from Pune, all across the country, and also NRI business. Because this is something you're doing is a wonderful session of awareness. Because weddings, as we discussed, sometimes it gets very difficult for people to understand what do I do. Now, what should I do? You are explaining it very well. And all the best to you. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. अगर आपको लगता है कि ये content किसी के लिए important है, please share with them. And in case if you want us to cover a specific topic or content, please comment below. Thank you.